My name is Grace Nelson. I'm a pharmacist and a mother to an 11-month-old baby, going on 1. My period was late for some few days. I don't think it was up to a week. But then all of a sudden I was craving kenkey. And I remember so well, it was a Saturday, so I told my husband we should go look for kenkey. I wanted to eat kenkey by all means. So, we're newly married, so obviously we were also trying to have a baby. So period was late, all of a sudden craving kenkey. We bought the kenkey, we bought a pregnancy test kit. We came home and tested and it was positive. We were both happy. Yeah. The pampering, everybody, all the people around me were happy and they were always willing to lend a helping hand. Sometimes when you go and buy things, people will let you jump the queue. I remember there was one time I was going to buy bread and the chair was weak. When I sat on it, I almost fell and the man there was feeling so bad. He paid for all the bread I bought. Yeah, I was feeling bad for him paying because I had money to pay, but then he just wanted to pay and yeah. People just helping you and the pampering. It was a good feeling. Oh, one more thing, and eating without feeling guilty. Oh my God! After all, I'm fat. My stomach is big, so I could just eat and eat and eat, and nobody would tell me, "Oh, your stomach is looking big or you're fat." Yeah, so those are the things I enjoyed. Spitting. I could spit like forever. So my husband got me a spit cap and how he got it for me was so funny. We were driving and he stopped and he told me, oh, he's coming. And he went into a certain shop and he came out with something in a polythene bag, opened the front seat and then told me he's bought me something. And I opened it and it was a container with a cover. He told me, oh, he bought me a spit cap. Yeah, it was funny, but it was a thoughtful act on his behalf, and the spit cap is really useful, but the spitting was not easy, and I had carpal tunnel, so my wrist and my thumb could hurt, and it was that bad. Sometimes when it happened, I couldn't move my wrist for some time. Yes. It was a very painful experience. Yeah. So I got into labor on my birthday. So my baby is one of that. So I understand 5% of children, it's only 5% of children who will be born on their due date. Thankfully, my baby is part of that 5% because he came exactly on his due date. That day it was my birthday. My mom came around with my siblings and we pounded fufu. There was cake and all that. I was supposed to go to the hospital the next day to be induced because the doctor said after my 39th week, if I don't see any signs of labor, I should come. So that morning I had even gone to the hospital to make enquiries. Yes, and that, oh, I want to come tomorrow morning because today is my birthday and all that. Yeah, so we just came home. I pounded the fufu because somebody told me that pounding fufu induces labor. I don't know how true that is. But then I pounded the fufu. I ate very well. I ate my cake. My in-laws came to visit. We popped champagne and all that. About an hour after they left, my in-laws left. I was feeling, in fact, when they were there, I was even feeling some things, but I just thought, oh, maybe I'm too full, the fufu and all that. So, but after they left, I was still feeling that. So I told my husband, I went to the washroom and I peed. I saw a little blood. I told my husband, I think I'm in labor. So we should prepare and go to the hospital. I mean, around the time we were going to the hospital, a friend of mine came to visit me with a birthday gift. And I collected it quickly and I told her that, you know what, I think I'm in labor. So I'll see you later. So that was it, and we set off to the hospital. My water never broke. My water didn't break at home. The midwife had to break it when I was finally ready to push. Yes. Labor. It wasn't a joke. It was painful to me. I mean, when it started, oh, I thought, oh, that was it, you know. Some people even called me on my way to the hospital to wish me a happy birthday, and I was talking normally. So when the next day I told them I had delivered, they were confused. They said, but we spoke to you last night and you didn't sound like. By then, the pain hadn't really started coming. When I proceeded further, oh my God, I kept shouting, I kept praying, I kept asking the midwife to give me a painkiller. I kept saying I can't do this anymore. But I mean, I thank God for my midwife. I mean, she kept encouraging me. She kept saying, say you can do it. If you say you can do it, God will really help you. God will help you do it. So, you know, she kept boosting my faith. Say, mommy midwife, I can't do it. She said, no, say you can do it. If you say you can do it, God will give you the strength to do it. Then I would say, okay, God, I can do it. God. So, I mean, I kept doing that until it was time to push. In fact, one other thing I left out was in packing my things. On my hospital list, there was Milo and, you know, some small snacks. I mean, when I saw it, I was like, I'm in labor, you think I'll come to eat it? So initially, I said I wasn't going to take it. But I don't know what happened to me and I took it, my dear. The way I was hungry, even when I was in labor, I needed some small energy. So the midwife asked my husband to go and prepare Milo for me. He brought it. I drank it fast. And she asked me, do I want another cup? I said, yes, I want another cup. And my husband went to prepare another cup and brought it. I drank it again. Before I got some energy to go and lie on the delivery table. I left one thing out. So my husband was there throughout the whole time I was in labor. Can you believe when I was screaming and things? This man slept. He was... So initially we opted for a private ward where I'll be there alone. But when we got there, even the open ward where there are 3 beds, there was no one there. So the midwife just said, oh, since that one is closer and this is my first time, I should choose that place so that she can monitor me frequently. So there were 2 extra beds. My husband just laid on one, and started sleeping. Then I went and tapped him, get up, wake up, rub my back. Didn't you hear that? They said when you rub my back, it will ease the pain. Trust me, it didn't ease the pain. I discussed having an epidural with my doctor. And he told me, oh, he doesn't think I'll need it. And my husband will be there. He will rub my back. Things will be... Please, don't let anybody lie to you. Your husband will go and sleep and leave you. And you'll be in labor alone. Yeah, so that's my labor story.
So what did you do when you first saw your child for the first time?
Oh, I was so happy. I mean, even when the midwife told me, oh, your baby's head is here, oh, push so that he will come out. Said, hey, then she called my husband. Oh, husband, Beshe, can't you see the baby's head? My husband said, oh, yes, the baby's head is here. They said, okay, then let me give it one last push. And I pushed, and then the baby came out, and they put him on me. I was like, oh, my baby, be a good boy, okay? And they took him away to go and dress him up. Yeah, I was so happy. Yes, so many adjustments. I mean, now I can't just pick my bag and say I'm going somewhere. You know, I have to find ways and means of taking care of my baby, or someone taking care of my baby while I'm away. Yes, I have to make sure I eat nutritious food so that I can always have breast milk for him. I mean, my whole life has become about him, like it's centered around him lately. So it's not like when I was single, no husband, no baby, just get up, do things, go your way. I really had to do a lot of adjustments. Yeah. Surprise. Well, I mean, watching my baby grow, I just saw his picture. I was looking through my gallery and I saw him when a picture of him when he was a baby, and now all of a sudden he's turning 1, and I'm like, God is so wonderful. Like, look at this little baby that was just born yesterday. Today he's here trying to hold things, trying to walk, trying to stand on his own. It's a sight to behold, and I'm really grateful for that. Yeah. I think I take it one day at a time. I don't think I have it all figured out. No, I don't think I have it all figured out. Yeah, I take it one day at a time, listen to advice here and there, apply the ones I can. Yeah, and God directs us and helps us. Yeah. Oh, my body has changed a lot. Very, very much. As at the time I was going to deliver, no, pre-conception, I think I was 85 kg, 84, 85. As at the time I was in labor, I was around 103. Yes, but thankfully I'm doing a challenge with my husband before our birthday that we are going to lose weight, and I'm back to 85.2. Yeah, but still my body has changed. I mean, I'm no longer a size 12. I used to wear size 12. Now my size 12 dresses don't fit me. I have some stomata. When I say stomata, I mean my stomach is a little flabby, you know, excess weight here and there. But I mean, I can't be so bothered. I'm okay. I wear nice clothes. Yeah, so I'm okay. Yeah. I don't remember the last time I had about 2 continuous hours sleep at night. My baby loves the breast. He can wake up so many times at night to breastfeed. It's not a joke. Thankfully, he started crèche. So if I want to sleep during the day, I can have some time. But you know, I have work, things to do, and I end up not sleeping until he comes. So my sleep has really been affected. Yesterday I was at my mom's place for some few hours without him, and I was so happy. It felt like I had gone somewhere on a vacation, you know. Yeah, so if I get some few hours without him, I try to do as much as I can. But for sleep, my sleep has really been affected. During the day, maybe I have work to do. I have to prep meals or do something else. This whole sleep when baby sleeps thing, it's a scam. It's a very big scam, because when baby sleeps, you have a lot of things to do. So I'm never able to sleep unless at night when he's asleep. Then I can also be sleeping. So I've enjoyed my breastfeeding journey. Thankfully, when I gave birth, my breast milk started coming after I got home. So when I was in the hospital, it wasn't coming. I think, thinking about it, I think I didn't try it enough. I was just tired. I wanted to sleep. Yes. But when we got home, I realized that the breast milk was coming. So I've really enjoyed it. I mean, before birth, I had very good counseling from my nutritionist. My hospital assigns us to a nutritionist when we are pregnant. So she counsels us. Shout out to my nutritionist. You can tag her in the video later. Yes. So she gave us counseling, how to stimulate breast milk and all that. So by the time I got home, the breast milk was flowing. I expressed a lot as well. So there's a pumping schedule I followed. So every now and then I had milk for him, and I've enjoyed it. It's not been painful. The breastfeeding, the expressing, I've had a smooth journey. I know it's not that smooth for a lot of people, but mine has been smooth, and I'm thankful for it. Yeah. So thankfully my mom was around for the first 7 months, so she was helping with the washing. We also have a washing machine, so that was helpful as well. It's still helpful, so I don't have to do a lot of laundry with my hands. Yes, so that's it. It's very necessary. The soft life is a must. Yes, I have. It's not like I realized I have superpowers and extra strength. The things I have to combining work, having a baby, school, having a husband. Women, we are doing well. We are really doing well. Yes, and I realized that there's this saying, you never know how strong you are until being strong is the only option. Yes, I've realized I'm very, very strong, and I can really do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yeah. Oh yes, I'm back to work. I've been back to work from the time baby turned, after my 3-month maternity leave was over. Thankfully, I work a lot from home, so it's not stressful having to drive all the way from home to the office. Yes, I work a lot from home, and there's days when I have to do some meetings or have some submissions to do in town. Yes, so far so good. But even though I work from home, my baby has been enrolled in crèche, so I get time to do my work and do a lot of things before I pick him up. Yeah. Going on, so we have a diaper bag, a big one and a small one, depending on how long we spend in town. So we pack his diapers, his wipes, his clothes, extra socks, towels. I mean, everything we need to pack. So I haven't bought a handbag in the last 1 year since I gave it, because really I wouldn't need it. I just put everything in the baby's diaper bag, unless I'm going out without him. Even sometimes if it's just a short trip, I just put whatever I have in my car, and yeah, but mostly the diaper bag, we just pack everything in it, some snacks. Yeah, so we just can't get up and go out. We have to always have a bag packed so we can go out. Yes. I mean, I didn't even know I'm an artist and I can just sit down and just create words and things. Sometimes I just sit down and I'm singing a certain song, like, let me see what am I even saying? Yeah, so waking up in the night so he can watch cartoons, and it's not just last week. I mean, I was preparing for an exam and he was up. His dad had to wake up and turn on the iPad for him so he watches cartoons. That was the only thing that could calm him down. We didn't know what was wrong with him. He did that, so, and it was 2 a.m. Can you imagine? And he fell asleep on his own. I think I read a lot. Well, some worked, some did not work. I can't even remember which ones did not work, but generally babies are unique. Yeah, so we read a lot, especially first-time mothers. We read about so many things from so many sources. Some will work, some will not work, but we move. Yeah. Oh, yes, one notable one is the legend. My husband and I call him the legend. Yes, but there are so many other nicknames. Boss, Prof, King. I mean, his grandparents have a lot of nicknames for him, so yeah. Not knowing what exactly is wrong with him when he's crying sometimes. I mean, sometimes he's crying, you give him food he doesn't want, you give him the breast he doesn't want. Like, why are you crying? Can you just talk for some few seconds and let us know? Yeah, so sometimes it's him crying and you not knowing what to do, and sometimes when he's going through pain, for instance, teething, immunization, and he keeps crying and he's fussy and like, oh, I remember when he was teething, my husband said, oh God, I wish you could just give me this pain so that my baby will be free. You know, he was going through so much pain and we didn't know, we couldn't help much. I mean, aside the usual para and giving him a teether and using a teething gel. Yeah. Oh, the fact that I've been blessed with a beautiful baby, and sometimes he sees me and he's happy. You know, I try to hug him, give him a kiss. He's happy seeing me. Even when somebody's holding him and he sees me, he wants to come to me. You know, it's a joy, it's a delight, and I count myself so blessed for that. Oh, my final words. I'm happy God has blessed me with a baby, and all I can say is that this journey is just about you taking it one day at a time with the help of God. You will hear so many things from so many people. All sorts of people want to give you advice, but I mean, do what works for your baby, and as a mother, your intuition should guide you as well. These are my final words. Thank you.
Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. You can also follow Jomo Baby on Facebook, Jomo Baby, Instagram @Jomo Baby, and on YouTube, Jomo Baby. Now also don't forget to subscribe.